this what you make it? My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so crazy.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful people. This morning, I had to end the last live and restart a new, fresh one. We on a new shift. I call this the what? The morning shift. Good. I was so good for this morning, but I'm about to get ready and prep my breakfast this morning. And I need to probably clear some footage out of my phone and get rid of some of these videos off my phone. I know how it is. So I'm going to do my little morning talks with y'all. Hey, KK, how are you? Hit them notes. Good morning. Girl, I didn't know you was in here listening to me. You know, I be doing my little crazy good morning song, even though I'm not even trying. Oh, y'all crazy. Hey, good morning, Charlene. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for running me on my live stream last night. Good morning, Hilda D. Sleep. What food we eating this morning, Hilda, for the happy dance? What is it called? Happy eating dance. I want to stay in my bed. Me too. I'm hurting. My bones are aching. I don't know why. I think I know why, because I haven't walked in a long time. And when I was in Texas, that's all we did was walk. And when I say I am sore, my body is aching and it's sore. But guess what? Today is the day I got to start my walking and get back in motion. No pain, no gain. Excuse me. Question: these water bottles, how in the heck are we supposed to wash the insides of this water bottle when we can't put our hands inside of here? Oh, you know what? I probably need to go buy me a baby bottle cleaner. I can do that and wash the insides of it. That will work. Even though I ain't got no babies here, but I got a niece, but I could buy one of those and clean the inside of this water bottle. Everybody up this morning drinking their water. Right now, you're supposed to be on your 7 o'clock get up time drinking your water. Good morning, House of Bling, aka Lily. I ate a sandwich. You were hitting them notes. Good morning, everybody. House of Bling. Y'all crazy. A brush, yeah. I'm gonna have to go get one of them. If they have one that's cheaper, whatever's cheaper, the baby ones that you use to clean out baby bottles, or if I can find one in Walmart cheaper than that, y'all let me know. Cause I just got this from Amazon. I need to wash it. So for the meantime, I guess I could put some vinegar in there with some water and just swish it around and out. That will be clean, right? Because if I put soap in there, the soap is going to stay up in there. I would be forever trying to get this soap out this gallon of water bottle. Y'all don't have a Dollar Tree or nothing? Yeah, we do got a Dollar Tree. Thank you, KK. Yes. Okay, instead of going to Walmart, Dollar Tree it is. I forgot to be having stuff over there for babies as well. Fifi on that hard ground. Right. I'm getting so close. I can taste it. So close, honey. I said, let me get my tail up. Go ahead and cook me some breakfast while I got y'all online. I know when everybody meets their goal, a lot of y'all might gonna take a long break from doing lives. I see why Latoya does that because, baby, it's like we meet every day, 24/7, several days of the week trying to get these hours. So in the minute we reach that goal, man, everybody's gonna be taking a break. We're gonna be doing more uploads and then doing lives, but I'm still gonna do my lives. That's one thing for sure. I still do my lives, but I don't know how often. It ain't gonna be 3 times a day. I know that. I know that for a fact. I'm still gonna do my morning lives because I still gotta talk to the people. We gotta still connect to talk about what's going on in the now. Who done did something else up? You know how we do what we do over here. I can taste it, right? I can taste it. I can reach out and grab it. It's like right there. My finger can just touch it. Run me my money. You too, run me my money. Look, they already throw it. I heard, I don't know if y'all seen the ads running my videos or not. That's because YouTube sent an email out to everybody. I know everybody got that email where if you're not monetized, it's still gonna run some ads in for whatever reason. So they making money off of us right now for those that's not monetized. But I haven't seen no ad since I've been on here. Hello, you did sleep more than 15 minutes last night. The only thing I'm gonna be tasting this weekend is Long Island iced tea. Right, yes, this time 2 hours on the cake. I'm tired. Hilda. Hilda. Ain't nobody tell you, look, what you need to do. If you're going to do one of them long lives like that, just let it run. You ain't got to be up all night to talk on it. Just go to sleep, girl. But Hilda be dedicated to that thing, bro. I can't stay past 10 o'clock. I can't stay up past 10 o'clock. I need to work on that though, but I can't because for one, I gotta get up 5:30 in the morning anyway to make sure my kids is up, get dressed for school, and get on that bus. Like I can't just stay past a certain time, and plus my bones won't allow me to. My bad. I'm laughing at my text messages. Y'all, today is a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Whatever you doing today. Did y'all answer my question though about the vinegar and water? Well, that cleans it. Has anybody answered my question? I just want to make sure ain't nothing in here where I could just contract any type of whatever's going on inside this bottle. So I add some water with a splash of vinegar. Will that clean it up? Because I'm going to be all day trying to put some soap in here. And you know how soap is, get the foamy and stuff. And can't baby get it out because I can't rub my hands inside. I might have to just run to the Dollar Tree. But they don't open till 9 o'clock. I guess I'll be drinking my water out of the gallon water Walmart bottle. Not contracts. Yes. Yes, I ain't trying to contract. You always corrected me, KK. Remember the time we went live? I said, what did I say? I said, sugar coating. You said not sugar coating. You mean sugar coating? Coat. I said cold, like it's a coating. You know what I'm saying? Sugar coating. Man, I almost like literally I was crying laughing when she said that. I was literally crying laughing when I said that. The whole time I thought I was sugar coated, but it's sugar coating. Wait, what foaming you talking about, sis? I'm talking about if I add the soap, like the dish soap, inside this water bottle with the ones that got the times and dates on there. I don't have a brush to put inside to clean it out. Maybe I could put a splash of soap and just wash it out like that. I'm trying to see what vinegar will work instead of soap, but nobody knows. So I guess I'm gonna go with soap. Antibacterial. I just didn't want to be here all day trying to rinse out some soap. But better be safe than sorry, right? It'll rinse out all her. And when you think of it, a little soap ain't gonna hurt. It's the antibacterial soap. So hopefully, if it's some left inside, we'll clean the inside out. If I do ingest it, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be all right. We act like we ain't never had soap before. I know some kids probably had soap. Mama put soap in their mouth when they was growing up. But a little soap ain't gonna hurt. A little soap ain't gonna hurt. Even though it might not, to me, we can't see the germs. They don't know what to tell us. Even though it look clean coming from that the manufacturing, but I don't feel like it's clean. You gotta clean it out. So what's on your menu for this morning, people? Oh, I can play my music. Oh, first of all, I gotta see if I pay for the subscription before I get copyright. So we about to have a good day. No, I'm rinsing out the foamy part now. She said, what foamy part? That tape forever to get out the bottle. I should have did this crap last night. But you know, can never be prepared. To the meal preps and everything. I was too tired. Literally, I was tired. I want to go back to bed, go to sleep now. But I can't do that. Cannot do it. Let me see what y'all saying up in here. Let me go get ready. I sat down on the bed, listen to PP like I don't gotta go to work. I'm slow walking to the bed, like a snail. Your soap in my mouth happened once or twice. I'm in bed ready to turn over. Oh, let me tell you, Lily. I don't know if you're still in here or not. Uh, I found a creamer for my coffee that's dairy free. The liquid kind. I hope it tastes good like it looks. Oh, I'm going back to my regular fruity pebbles or my caramel macchiato or my hazelnut cream 'cause I got all three in my refrigerator. I'm going back to it if it don't taste right. I think too much stuff will get gas. All right. Fruity Pebbles, caramel, creamer tastes good. Yeah, girl, at Walmart, I watched Felita's haul, grocery haul last night that she did from Costco. She has the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ones. That one I have not tried. But the Fruity Pebbles cereal one tastes just like the cereal. Tastes just like the real thing. It's good to me. If you like Fruity Pebbles cereal, then you will love it. If you don't like Fruity Pebbles cereal, then don't get it. But they do have the Cinnamon Toast Crunches too. That's the one I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna rinse it one more time because I gotta be safe. All right. We in there. Life went well. I'm so hungry now. Look, I'm pouring water all over the floor. Every sip counts when you're drinking a gallon a day. Dang, that's a gallon for real. Too much water. But here we go, day one. I probably won't drink no pots because I'm gonna be focusing on drinking water all day. If you like me, don't like to drink too much water. I drink enough, but not enough water. You know what I'm saying? For your body to be replenished. My son said it could be what he said. Oh, he said you need to rehydrate yourself. He's gonna tell me to rehydrate. I said, is that even a word, rehydrate? But that's what he said though. I said, okay, I do. I need to get back to rehydrating myself. Yeah, this plain great value water ain't gonna do for me. Drinking a gallon of Fiji a day gonna cost. Now, you know how Fiji is expensive. I still buy it though. Bought a bulk at Sam's. But they like for a box it's like $20 for a box of water. $20 for a box of water. That water is so good. You man, like I could drink a bottle quick within seconds versus a regular water from the stove. It takes me all day. I don't know what it is, what type of minerals they put in that water, but that's just how it is. I think I found some caramel creamer on Amazon. Oh, good. Was it the liquid kind or the powder? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I can see. Fruity Pebbles and coffee just seem questionable. It tastes good to me. You ain't even got to add no sugar to it. Now I got to make my coffee. I got to have my morning coffee no matter what. I need to be sipping on this water. I really don't feel like doing all this. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started on my breakfast, which I will see in a vlog if I have enough room on my phone, okay? Because I got a lot of recorded videos on here, but I'm just waking up. Ooh. Okay, the creamer that I bought for Walmart is only 25 calories. It's the Silk dairy-free almond creamer, the caramel kind. It got vanilla, it got the regular. It's gluten-free, carrageenan, whatever that word is, cholesterol check, artificial colors and flavors. The grams of sugar, it just said 4 grams. Like 8%, I guess. 1% of sodium. So I guess it's like on the healthy street. If not, if I have to go plain. But I can't have no plain coffee. I gotta have something sweet in my coffee. I really do. But the regular creamers, I bet it got a lot of sugar in them. Yeah. And my regular creamers got like 10% of sugar. 5 grams of total sugar and 5 more grams added sugars. 10% on the regular creamer. But this is one right here, the dairy-free one, is less. But we're gonna see what this tastes like. For real, for real. Let's see what it's gonna do. But you know what? Because usually I go to Starbucks. That's gonna save me a lot of money too while I'm on this weight loss journey. It's gonna save me a lot of money. But once I find out a good coffee you can have on your weight loss, I'll be back. I'll be right back up that thing if I can find me. I heard they got keto coffee. But like I said, I never tried keto before, so I don't even know what keto coffees taste like. Good morning, Mr. Wines. Let me fix this up. So we Yeah. What in the heck is? Okay, I don't know what that was. I almost ended the live by accident. Some other screen popped up like it had a code to it to the internet or something. And our shops don't sell it. Oh yeah, I remember you said in the UK they don't sell it. You have to order that thing. Shaking my head, you got bougie taste bud. What you say you make? I'm making me coffee right now. I'm about to fix me some eggs. And I have no clue what else I'm gonna make because all that's gonna be in the video. If I do one, I gotta clear my storage up. Oh, I ain't plug this thing on up. How much sugar? It's like 4 grams. It should be alright. Would it be alright? Hey, Raymond Santana. Good morning, Raymond. Why is my? I'm about to get mad real quick. Oh, there it go. Thought my coffee machines to stop working all of a sudden. Get the sugars free. Serve if you. You know what? I was looking at my neighborhood Walmart. I didn't see too much as sugar-free creamers. All I saw was the Nature Bliss. Now I don't know because it doesn't say sugar-free on it. I should have looked at the contents of it. I might have to go back to get that Nature Bliss, but I'm gonna have to check the bigger Walmart to see if they got the sugar-free one. So good thing, KK. I'm gonna go and check whenever I get the chance because I gotta have some type of sweetness in my coffee. But I did buy some. I don't know if we can have it or not. I should have asked. Oh, usually I like my whipped cream inside the coffee. I should have got the fat-free kind, but it's only 15 calories. Oh, it's only 1 gram of sugar. I can have this. The whipped cream should be a problem, huh, Lily? I think I can have this. What you saying? Shaking my head for Mr. Wise. Good morning. You already saying shaking my head early this morning. It better not be Folgers coffee in a cup. Nah, I ain't got Folgers more. I got Maxwell's house. It's Maxwell's house in my cup. That's what I got this morning, Maxwell's. I like Maxwell's. I like Folgers too. I like that Colombian coffee too, man. That thing's strong though. Baby hidden. That coffee be strong, but it be hidden. That little, it's Castay, the Castay one with the yellow one, the yellow top, yellow can. That's the best coffee to me, but it's extra strong. So if you want, like, say like you've been working a overnight shift and you ain't had no sleep, that's the coffee that you need to put in your cup, that Castay Bustulo or whatever, however you say it. Because I know I'm butchering the name, but it's the yellow can. You can't not miss it. A lot of people buy that stuff. It's whipped cream by Ready Whip, the original kind of red can. But it has 1 gram of sugar in it, so it ain't gonna hurt me. So that's 5 grams in totals in this coffee. 5 grams. So we good with the whip, right? Because it got 15 calories in it. But I think we should be good. I only drink 1 coffee a day anyway. Well, actually 2 cups in my Starbucks. Where is my cup anyway? In my 20 ounce. Ooh, I didn't think about that. because I usually drink 20 ounces of coffee. That shouldn't hurt. I love Bustelo coffee. Man, Bustelo coffee be the bomb. I'm telling you. My daddy got me hooked on it. I went to his house like a year ago, I think maybe 2 years ago. I've been on it. He had some them little coffees that you like individual coffees you put inside the little, I forgot the name of those coffee machines, Keurig or whatever. I think that's the name of it. But you put it in there and make your own individual cup. So I tried it. Man, I was hooked ever since, but that coffee is strong. One is enough. Who said that? If it's not Cafe Bustelo coffee, I don't want it. I'm telling you, that's the best brand. The coffee police have entered the building. What you mean 1 cup is enough? 1 cup? Ugh. I gotta have this 20. What about 20 flow ounce? That's a cup. That's a cup and some ounces. So it's like 8 ounces for a cup. Dang. How many cups? Hold up. What about 20 flow ounce? That's what I'm about to drink. Or should I? You know what? I would half it. Instead of drinking 24 ounces, I would drink half of it. 10 ounces. How about 10? Why I said 1 cup and 1 cup only. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? What? That is a song, right? I know. What's the name of that song? Yes, 1 cup is enough. Yes. Oh! I guess 1 cup it is. I'll have to make it in my coffee cup and put it in my man. Oh, I used to buy venti with coffee, but this is what I signed up for, and I'm ready to get back healthier and finer. Since I said slim thick ain't a word. I'm kind of a couple minutes late. Oh, what y'all talking about? What, do you see what I see? No, it's like an old song. Let me look it up. Good morning, Zero the Infinite. How are you? I can smell the coffee beans. Sounds like popcorn. Darn it. Look. I had a Keurig before we had a house fire back in the day, but I never went back to buy another one. So I got this make coffee, the old fashioned way making coffee. Yes, I still use it. And it saved me a lot of money. Okay. Well, technically it's not because I'm wasting coffee sometimes. Um, but I'm gonna invest into me a Keurig. I need to for real, for real. Thank you, Zero. Yes, make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Share us out. Share me out. Share me out. Share your girl out. Okay, on all social media sites. If you would like to see this channel grow, if you would like to donate to the channel, okay, because your girl needs a camera. I want a Canon G7X or something better than that. So if you'd like to contribute, the Cash App is Felicia Michelle 11. Please and thank you. There are the magic words. Look, I don't hear Barney on y'all. But actually a jingle. I'm doing good. Just got back home from work and seeing that you're alive and you just got home from work. See, I like that. Even though I know you're tired. Now you better go home, fix you something to eat, and get you a good sleep in, because you've been working all night while we sleep. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. Even though Kevin Gates said, I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. That's a lie. 6 jobs, you don't get tired? Oh, that's a lie. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. It's ASMR. Y'all, it's funny this morning. How was your work night, Zero? What I need to invest in is one of them Starbucks machines. I'm telling you, I've been seeing people on YouTube be making their own Starbucks coffee. If I can make my own frappes and stuff, y'all won't tell me nothing. Y'all was like, what Felicia doing today? Y'all will see a video of a frappe every day until y'all get tired of seeing it. If I learn how to do one. But the frappes be extra sugary. Now they got a lot of sugar in those. I'm gonna miss those. That's probably why I put on weight, getting the frappe every morning. Non-stop. Hey, how are you doing today? I need a vanilla bean cream frappuccino with a shot of espresso. Okay. Hey, how are you doing today? I need a vanilla frappuccino with some extra caramel drizzle. They already come with espresso. Okay. Man, them things be good with an extra drizzle of caramel. Caramel, just in the name of it. Okay, too much. Sorry. It's like songs pops up in my head for no reason. I don't know why. But that's just me, y'all. I ain't had my coffee yet and I'm already goofy and hyped. Get it with you tonight. I think I asked y'all that. Did y'all hear that provocative remix to throat babies. I was like, oh no, did she really say that? These rappers are well. Look, to me, I be feeling like most of these rappers they talk so much game about their sex life or whatever, or just like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. I'm gonna use them as an example. I be feeling like when they put all the words in a rap song, I feel like it's all talk. If they really about that life behind closed doors, the world may never know. But it be all front. Just like Cardi B said in her song, I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you, I got this ring, and she over there sweeping up in her own house. She cleaning up in her own house. Somebody she don't cook and clean. Like, it be all talk. So if that's the case, if that was the bomb.com in the bedroom, they would have a man, right? They'd be married by now without that man cheating on them, right? Okay, my point example, if it was that good, if that was that good, they would not be cheating, but it is what it is. You know, some men be greedy. They do what they want to do. But I think those songs, them lyrics be all talk, to be honest. It be making me feel like, I guess it's for us to feel good about our own stuff. I don't know what the motive is behind those lyrics. But now that's the most. I still to this day I think the WAP song is the most provocative song of it all in the world. I haven't heard nothing else that tops that one. If y'all heard a song that would top that song, let me know so I can hear the lyrics. But it's like you barely can hear that lyrics in that song. But my bad. Of course she's gonna have maids, and she's not there all the time to clean up. But she just got caught cleaning up by her own husband. Somebody stop lying in your lyrics. I know he was joking and stuff. But he the one who recorded it. Good morning. I didn't get your notification. I didn't know you was live. Oh, good morning. So I thought I could. No, you. I seen you. I had ended my live and restarted another one. Ain't none of them about their life. Otherwise, most of them would be in jail or embarrassed. I'm telling you, it just be all talk. Good morning, everyone. After that WAP song, women started lying on IG saying that all the women had that WAP. I'm telling you. But it's only a select few. Cause I know I just thought too early in the morning for all this shenanigans. Too early. If I did feel like cleaning, I get a maid. Right. If you could afford one, go ahead and get one. But them celebrity maids get paid than most people on a regular day, to be honest. So if you want to be a maid, you better work for a celebrity. It's going to be a lot of work to do, but you get paid worth the money. I'm not knocking down maids that are already doing cleaning jobs, because there's a lot of people that does that. That's the only thing they can do. But I'm telling y'all where the money is at. I need to buy me some more coffee. The next coffee will be Castel Bustelo. So I feel like if if I was here before in another lifetime, before I became Fifi, aka Felicia Michelle, I felt like I was Hispanic or something in my culture or something. Because it's like I love their music and everything. I just be I be in the mood and I be singing the words along with it and stuff, and just be just doing the dances and stuff. I feel like especially Cuban music. It feel like it just resonates with my soul. I think everybody feel that way, but I feel like if I was like in a different life, I would definitely be, you know, a part of that culture. I need to do ancestry.com. I need to go ahead and get that done. Have anybody did that to check and see where your roots came from? Because some of us can be just black and no root, there ain't no other roots in us. But I would like to get my DNA thing done to see how far back my culture goes to, like, what else is in me? What else I'm mixed with? I remember back in the day growing up as a child, everybody was saying we mixed with Indian. Everybody got a little Indian and don't, because my great grandmothers had a nice, beautiful long hair with them blue, yellowish, grayish eyes. All the men in my dad's side of the family got those eyes. We some type of anyway, I don't know what kind though. But we a mixture of everything. But I got pictures, well, my family got pictures of them when they was younger. When I say they had that long black down to your butt type hair, like they had some good hair. But I was like, why the generations gotta stop now? Like, why we gotta get the short end of the stick with the hair? I know I got the short end of the stick. I got that coarse hair. But they had that good hair back in the day. But all hair types are good hair. It depends on how you train it, keep the upkeep of it. So let me say that. I don't got people be trying to try me early this morning. Oh my bad. I can only imagine what they clean up. I'm telling you, them big old house. If anything come up missing, I know who to blame. Megan Thee Stallion is a geek. She into anime and not kind of into it. She all into it. Exactly. Her personality doesn't match up to what she's saying in a rap song. But homegirl can rap. Don't give me that. She can rap. She most definitely can. But she's into, like you said, the anime type stuff. It seems like she has it all in her. Like she ain't no dumb chick. I know that. It would be better to have a doctor who specializes in genealogy than Ancestry.com. Oh, okay. But it's another site other than Ancestry. It's called something else. I don't know what's the name of it, but I heard they better. But black people with the original Native Americans. She said, "I'm done." Exactly. They were. It was called. I forgot the man. A lady told me that in Walmart one day about, because people think, okay. Oh, let me look it up before I get to talking. It starts with an M. I be looking at stuff. I be forgetting. I need to start writing stuff down when I find out information. But it was the name of the culture back. They started it on that where we came from. But uh, uh, it's gonna bother me all day trying to figure out what's the name of it. The Moors. See, Zero be knowing what I'm talking about. See, Zero, I'm glad you up in here because I knew it started with an M. I couldn't figure out what it was. And yes, the Moors. Have y'all heard anything about the Moors? Some of y'all probably don't like, what's the Moors? You know what I'm saying? All y'all gotta do is look it up on YouTube. They got videos on YouTube about it. But I'm into anime. It actually teaches you more than you think. Exactly. It's the quiet ones who are the freaks, right, Charlene? Right. And that's why I get her. I really do get her, Megan Thee Stallion. Her past, like she was like, if I knew her in the streets, we probably would click because like her personality is like it's that nerdy type personality into either like into technology, anime. It's more than anime that she into. It's like I can get with it. You know what I'm saying? It just because I'm a nerdy type girl too myself. But like Charlene said, it's the quiet ones who are the freaks. Monday morning, yeah. We'll go ahead and whipping it up, cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen, and whipping it up. Oh yeah, so I like to run it first because to me, in my head, if you run it first, then the second time your coffee will be extra hotter. That's how I think. I like that thing be piping hot the second time around. So this time I'm extra brewing the coffee. I know it don't make no sense, but it's just me, okay? I know it don't make no sense to y'all. I like to run it first to get that first time around because it be like lukewarm. So when you run that second time, it be piping hot. And I like mine piping hot. So I can put it in my tumbler and it can last up to a certain amount of hours, but it be drunken by the end. But it still be hot though. That's what I like. That's what I like. You like that hot. That's what I like. Oh, you like that hot. Based off the songs, y'all probably can tell where I'm from. That's bad. But yeah. Red bone, yellow bone. Anyway. It's that boofy bed, boofy bed. I have no clue what I'm can't. I'm not a morning person. Like breakfast and mornings, no, it's not me. It's probably why I gained weight. Because I skip meals. I skip meals throughout the day. I do. I surely do. And I heard you gain weight more if you skip meals like that. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. My bad. You know how I get. What was y'all talking about? Hold up, hold up, hold up. They were actually a fully functioning government before George Washington. Yeah, and then right, y'all need to check into that. Read it up a little bit. I need to do some more research on that too. So I can't tell you. Zero may know more than I do. Yeah. See, Zero. Oh, that's what I'm saying. We be on y'all. Man, if y'all ain't y'all see, if you don't know nothing about that and y'all ain't woke yet, y'all gotta do some more research other than what y'all been told as a child as yeah, we came from Africa on the boat and come to the United States. Y'all gotta do more research behind all that. Hush. Oh, you can. Y'all crazy. Let me drop the link. Ooh, my coffee is smelling good. It's smelling good. My coffee is smelling good. It's smelling good. My coffee is smelling good. It's smelling good. And watch somebody take that song from me. You know, I can come up with some little rhyming rhymes. Then I can hear it on other people's channel. I'm like, you know what? You watch your girl Fifi, but they don't really say where it come from. But it's all right though. I know it came from me. It's just flattering. If you is new to my channel, it's your girl Fifi, aka Felicia Michelle. I said that backwards, but you got the point. Hit that big old juicy red subscribe button down below. What it do, Mr. Wise?
What's good?
What's happening? What everybody talking about? It's done making now. I said the coffee machine is loud. I said
Right?
it's done now, y'all. You ain't gotta hear no more coffee noises.
That thing was no, that thing was making me actually relax and stuff. Instead of ASMR.
I'm telling you.
And sure, to be honest, um there was a fully functional government before all of this even happened because just think about it. Rome itself was a government.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a dictatorship. And stuff like that. Egyptians, they had their own government, but they just didn't know how to like divide and conquer, like put it in, like put power between, like, let's just say over one person. Uh, because only one person had power, only
Mm-hmm.
one, and
Yep.
that's not fair at all. To just have one person have all the power.
That's where it came from the kings and from the kings from back in the day, the queens.
Hmm. Kings, queens, yeah, those were governments. They would make the trades, make the currency, make the rules, everything. give give everybody a certain job that they needed to do. All of it was wrong, like kings and
Sorry, y'all.
queens. It's all good. We hear you over there making a mess.
I feel like I'm on an ASMR show for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Oh wow, Charlene saying Mr. Wise with his ASMR voice. Really? You think my voice is ASMR? I've heard that one before, but it's been a while since I've heard it.
Shoot. My bad. I'm here trying to figure out which one I need to cook.
Oh, you good? You good?
Yeah, like Zero said, I don't know if you read that comment or not. Look up Glenn's Black Beck video from Black Family Fathers. He put out a lot of information. It was something made up of facts. I checked it myself. Yeah, we gotta do extra work. Matter of fact, this is Black History Month. If everybody can watch a video about the Moors and what Zero is saying, then we can have a whole discussion tomorrow about it. If y'all into that type of stuff, if you into history, it's if you. I'm not making nobody do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just if you into that type of stuff. I know a lot of people don't like doing all that, but it's good information to know, just to know, and to be able to teach your kids something instead of what their book text is telling them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach your kids more stuff than what the teachers are telling them and stuff. Cause they telling them one thing.
Well, to be honest, everything like every to be honest, the teachers have taught us everything. We just didn't comprehend it all until we were older. They tried to teach us everything that they knew. To be honest,
Well, I know
some of
growing
us
up.
just couldn't get it all. Some of us did.
Well, to be honest, they might be taught some of the stuff now, but they're not teaching it all. Like, who was the first person who invented the lights and stuff? That stuff wasn't in no textbook when I was growing up. I ain't learned that till I got older. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the things that's been made by hand that we use on a daily was made by Black people. But that's what it's not in the textbook. Right? Because we
Well,
never
of
get
course,
recognition of things that we did create.
they're not gonna teach you that.
Right. That's why I say it's up to us as parents, as adults, if you have
But,
children, to teach our own kids.
yeah, of course. I mean, then that's the thing too. That's why they taught us how to do research. Don't just take everything for face value. Do your own research.
Mm-hmm. Right about that. Look, like I said, we never too old to stop learning. We can learn.
And
We
that's
learn
what I
something
learned
new every day.
from school.
Never too old
Mm-hmm.
to start learning.
Like in like like even the teacher that used to teach you at grade. Charlie
I
and
need to
Samuel
text.
Jackson.
I'm still here. As y'all can hear.
Oh, okay. I hear you over there making yourself like an espresso and
Yeah, I
stuff.
gotta hurry up before my hour's up.
Cappuccino, espresso, frappe, whatever you doing. Mm.
Uh, Charlene said so relaxing. Thank you for putting that in there. 'Cause I need to look that thing on up. Look up Jess Russell. He invented the modern day cell phone. See, look, we learning stuff new. Yeah, I don't know if y'all knew about that or not.
Yeah, well, of course. You got something that you want to know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with me. I rebuke it. I needed. I'm talking to myself. Anyway, why everybody got quiet all of a sudden? Like, I'm talking to y'all like all y'all is on here talking to me for real.
Good, good,
Like I'm on a group
good.
call, a group phone call with y'all. So, oops, I didn't put the top on here.
Well, somebody else come up.
Oh, that coffee is juicy. That coffee the bomb. I'm feeling that almond milk in
Actually, you
that
can't
coffee.
put good lord,
And also Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight
good lord.
champion
I
in the wrench.
coffee.
Which is called the monkey wrench by racists. Oh, They would say, "Don't buy that monkey wrench." Wow, that's why that name monkey wrench come from. But they rename it and call it the wrench. Hmm. That's something. Look, I gotta go deep back into the day.
Well, maybe,
What you say?
maybe put it back in the ring. Well, cause it,
I ain't hear what you said because you were breaking the mute. Maybe I need to mute it for you. Me to hear.
they don't call it a monkey wrench. This
My bad. I couldn't hear what you were saying because it was breaking. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, oh, and this, why do we have so much of the past on the that's something we've already lived.
Why do we hold so much pain? What you said?
Why can't we just look forward? Like, no. I'm talking about like something that's brought you pain. Not gonna go.
Yeah, he's breaking up. That's why I can't hear him. Nobody can hear you. But I know I think I heard you say why we can't move forward.
Oh no, I
But
think
sometimes
still
it's
my
good.
phone at 6% right now.
Oh, but I don't know if you said why we can't move forward. I don't know. But sometimes it depends on the situation. It's sometimes good to look back forward to. It's like the teacher. It's a teachable moment if you look back in the past. For a good reason. Cause we gotta know where it all started from for one. Oh, that coffee is so good. I don't think one cup will get it today. But I got a limit to do one cup. Oh, I love coffee. What y'all eating this morning? Breast bacon and eggs? What? Get up, get up, get up, get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Cook some eggs and bacon. See, my thing is, I have issue with portion control. I don't know what is too much and what is not enough. So I'm just eyeballing this. We eyeballing it over here. I gotta look at my paper. I wrote everything down. It's in the car. Oh, I think two is. I when you grilling stuff, it makes your pan. I think it's done. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Hey! baking time. Let me stop. Oh, I'm not even making no bacon. Ooh, I'm trying to multitask, cook, and talk to y'all at the same time. Y'all getting ASMR. Background, kitchen, cooking, coffee making. Technically, it's not ASMR if I'm talking, so. But you get in the background noise today. Okay. Hey. Baking time. They ate all the other pack of eggs. This year I did have some eggs left. And I tell you, my family, when I go out of town, I can't find nothing. But I'm glad he clean. I'm glad everything is in order still. Baking time. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna have to open up the window. Flipping it. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I'm hyper. So I'm over here doing all this extra stuff. I gotta have my garlic powder. I gotta have my onion powder. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm gonna put y'all on mute because I'm making too much noise. I ain't see Zero back here. Hey, Zero.
You called me. I was trying to sneak out with some food in the backstage.
I ain't know you was sitting back there.
Yeah, I was like backstage trying to grab some plates, and you caught me.
But what you were saying earlier, because you can explain it more than I can.
Right. About what?
About the Moors, what we was talking about in the chat.
I mean, I guess depending on what it is, because like there were more in different areas. Like you had the Moors here in America, and then you had some that were in of course, the Middle East, and then you had some different places. Like even though Moors kind of hail from Morocco, like all Moroccans were not Moors. Like it was more like I think it was more like a royal family or something like that. So there were actually a lot of tribes of some tribes were actually, huh?
That's what I heard. Most of the tribes came from Morocco. That what you just said. That's what I heard.
Yeah, yeah, and like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, I was gonna wait till you got to. You trying to say something?
Oh no, I'm done. I'm just agreeing with what you were saying because I heard the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As far as the family, the royal family, the Washington actually the royal family, like if you're like a Washington or Tunica, or like with the English names, like anybody has like the last name Washington or Turner,
Mm-hmm.
Washington or Tunica. You were part of that royal bloodline. Now whether or not you knew it or not, that's the only that thing. But even with like George Washington, like I think I know how he got the last name Washington because, like I said, the last name was Washington. Because I remember actually seeing the exhibit of it, like his plantation exhibit, like he was showing like his history and all that, and like I'm looking like at his family, and like half his family is like Moors, like but like I think like the guy that came in there like explained that was like part of that family because they said like pretty much everybody in that family don't even have the Washington name and last name anymore. But as far as that, like when you talking about like, oh yeah, these were slaves, and I'm like, do you not know what you're looking at? And it was kind of fun. Like he didn't really know, about the Moors. Like I mean, he might know like the history of like his past, but he didn't get the whole story. And I mean, I was just saying this. Like I was saying, like they had like pictures of like Native Americans, which look like like some look like you would see like either some like the tribes like either Africa or like in Southern America, like how they would dress with the feathers and all that and the shields and spears and all that. And so like I mean even if you look at the founding fathers and everything, like I think like if you ever look up James Lafayette or James Armistead, they probably say Armistead Lafayette, but like George Washington had a spy that was named George James Armistead, and like it showed a picture with him, but like people thought that he was a slave, thought he was George Washington's slave, but he wasn't. He'd never been a slave in his entire life. Uh, but the thing about it was like he had him sent in to infiltrate the British Army. So he did that by pretending to be a slave, and like over time, like he stayed in there like through the whole war. Like they didn't know he was his spy. He went to France and everything. Infiltrated, living good. Changed the name to Lafayette. His last name Lafayette, and then when the war was over, he came back. He came back to the United States. George Washington thanked him for his service. I mean, like other stories like that, but like I was saying, before Congress was integrated, there were presidents while George Washington was fighting the Revolutionary War. Like if you, I'm pretty sure like you probably seen this in school, but they didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, they
And they
wasn't
had
talking about it.
before they had the Constitution, they had these set of rules called the Articles of Confederation.
Mm-hmm.
So like Articles of Confederation, like they had their own set of rules. Like I mean, like of course they were way different than the Constitution in some ways. Like as far as like being president, like back then the presidency was 1 year terms, and you be president up to 3 years. You can do three 1 year terms. But
Oh
the thing
wow.
about it was most people didn't once they did be president and did they term, they ain't really want to go back. So it was like, yeah, it was like they were kind of, it was actually unfair. Like you had to wait 4 years to get another president. Like you had 1 year, and that was it. Then you get somebody new. And I mean, like some of the rules there was pretty fair. Like they had one rule which is like one article that was like, it was like really long, but it pretty much detailed like about people not about presidents or people in Congress not taking bribes from from kings and other people and all that. Like they were really really on that. Like they were not playing. And they about the boys like, yeah, they did found the United States. Like, so if you think it like George Washington came and did that, nah, they didn't do that. It was already established when they got here. As a matter of fact, like one of the people that actually carried George Washington across the Delaware, navigating was a Moor. Matter of fact, his name was Prince Whipple. You spell that Whippile. So yeah, so like he, of course, like if you ever looked into the history of the Moors, you would see that like when you had like these Caucasian, the so-called white people, come down to they need to travel somewhere. They had to have a Moor with them to navigate because they didn't know how to navigate the seas. And I mean, I guess in that time, like when the Moors were really reigning, they were actually called white people. So like like people they term white has to do with skin color. It actually doesn't. I mean, and like we ever see like the Moor scientific, they always refer to the Black's Law Dictionary, and there's like it's like a definition in the fourth edition of the Black's Law Dictionary, whereas it has a term called free white persons, and they kind of just give a list of what would be classified as a free white person. And I mean, of course, the Moors are in there, but they had like different other types of races and all that in there. But term white was supposed to mean like like you were at the really made like you at the top. If you were like black, then you're at the bottom. Like if you ever look up the etymology of the word black, it's actually a German word actually meaning bleach or pale. So yeah, it was. I mean, it's kind of crazy how like these words change. but yeah, that's. I mean, it's just a whole interesting thing. I mean, and then like when you get to the whole we all all of us came on slave ships, which if you really think about it, with technology you had back then, it would actually be impossible to have that many people come over there all together and like would be fine. Like I mean, even say like they had to throw off some people and all that. I mean, even with that, one is going to be a super long trip. Probably gonna be like 6 months to a year to get there because you have to ride on the winds, and then on top of that, they didn't have a refrigerating system, so food rotted.
And no AC and heat either. They all in the hot box together, just smelling each other's funk.
That too. I mean now you say they can hunt fish and all that, but I mean I doubt they would be able to hunt enough to at least feed enough to keep them sustained. Mm-hmm. So even with that, like they would, it's like since slavery is a business, and
Mm-hmm.
like if too many slaves die, you ain't gonna make no money.
Right.
So it didn't like actually make sense, and like you say, let's say like even if that was true. I mean, you can't say the so-called white people just came up and start snatching Africans in their own land without no help. I'm not believing that
I feel
because
like you say, if it is true, some people had to help. Like they sold them for money, right? Because
yeah,
people.
they had to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the Moors, they had like a good history, bad history. Like, I mean, as much as I don't like to say this, like like with some more, especially the ones in Britain, they were
Mm-hmm.
they were heavily connected with slave trade. Matter of fact, I think they actually created it. I mean, before they started selling, like like other people like them, they actually sold Caucasians first. They actually had them enslaved, had them changed. Yeah, like yeah. I mean, you ever see like any paintings of like more like the Arab Moors? They had like white women in chains.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, they had like harems of them.
Was they branded too?
Huh?
Was they branded too?
I don't know if they were branded. I didn't see the brands. If they did, like it may have been some because I couldn't see it in the picture, but I don't think they were. But I mean, but like even of course with that day, I think like after George Washington, like after they won the Revolutionary War and all that, it was cool for a minute. Like the Moors helped them do the Constitution, which is based off the Iroquois Constitution, and they helped them out, and then George Washington decided, when they talk about it in school, chop down the cherry tree. What they actually, what it was actually code for like taking down the Moroccan flag. When he
Yeah.
did that sparked a war for like years against like the Masons and the Moors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they had a fight, and while they had a fight, George Washington would write a little letter to the Sultan of Morocco, say, "Oh, everything's fine here, nothing to worry here. We're just getting along just fine." I was like, I mean, yeah, I mean, he didn't, yeah, he didn't want the Sultan to know that they were fighting over there. So so I guess after years of fighting, they eventually came up with a treaty, which is called the Treaty of Peace and Friendship of Morocco of 1781, which kind of like laid out some ground rules. And one of the ground rules was they had to pay tribute once a year, and if they didn't, yeah, they didn't pay tribute once a year. And they came out in their ships. They were gonna get ransacked. That's like where the pirates come in,
Right.
start ransacking ships.
Yeah, them pirates.
Yeah,
They still do that to this day. Right
yeah,
before the Rona hit, they
yeah.
was hijacking ships and stuff.
Yeah. Cause I think there was actually a movie that actually kind of showed this. It was called Yankee Pancha. Yankee Pancha. And my friend showed there, like it was showing like how the Moors were showing them more slavery. It was on 50s movie, so of course you ain't gonna see no actual you ain't gonna see us in there, but they tried to make it so look close to us in the movie. it was like it showed it there, but the movie itself, like it was like it just seemed like it was just like kind of rushed in a way, but I mean,
Mhm.
it kind of showed that, but it was just like, yeah, cause like they were saying certain things, like yeah, he was like saying, when you got there, he said no Christians allowed here, which we just talking about them, like yeah, so or if you're a
That was the
Christian,
more that said that.
it wasn't necessarily more, but it was like I think it was like somebody who was a representative of America who was staying there.
Oh.
I think they might be at the embassy or something, but they were like saying that like that there was nothing they could do, when they capture and then it showed him like being going willingly going into to the slave camp, joining the ranks of the Moors, fighting his way up, you know, getting a good top position in the army, and then of course he rescued the one, but usually the story like the story just seemed like real fast, like cause like he just met her, and then like a few days she went out on the sea, and then this happened, and I was just like I was thinking like he's like you risked your whole life to go and rescue her, you barely even know this chick. I'm like, but hey, that's what you want to go with in the movie, so I'm like okay. but but yeah. Like I said, like it's good and bad. Like I don't. I mean, like I try to look at both of them. But I try to just look at parts I want to see. Just like oh yeah, another good example of like the tyranny of the Moors was like Spain. Even though it was at the time when they were there, it was the knowledge center of the world at the time. I think like after through the Caucasian, like as the Caucasians start feeling the presence, some of the Moors helped them you know oh overthrow them because they really be overthrown because they were fighting within fighting in house, so they were already kind of weakened by doing that, so it was easier for that to happen, and when they got chased out, in order to remember the tyranny of the Moors every year, they would remember this, and they call this day the Run of the Bulls. If you ever think about the bull is black,
Mm-hmm.
and he runs through town, and once it gets to I guess the Coliseum, whatever it is that the bull goes to, the matador fight it, and then they kill it and they eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, some of the stuff I learned from my friends because he told me about it. I was like, man, I like kind of look some of the stuff up. I was like, what? Cause I started really just looking at the Moors when he told me like that the Moors and Masons had contracts, and I just typed that in, and it just kind of just started me going right there. I've been kind of studying for about like a few years now because I went to the Moorish Science Temple, and I went there and I started talking about some of the stuff. They didn't even know what I'm talking about. I was like, dang, I said, did I just come here knowing more about the Moors than y'all did?
Right. How I found out about the Moors, I was in Walmart shopping with my kids, and this lady, she was telling me, because I was, at the time I was going to a church that was like apostolic Pentecostal at the time, and we were dressed, and she knew that we was like a Christian family, and she was looking at us. She said, "I need to talk to you." I said, "For what?" But I was nice. And she was like, "Do your kids know anything about the Moors?" I was like, "The Moors? I don't even know about the Moors my own self." and she started telling me to go look at the book, to research upon it, because what we teaching our kids nowadays is like they will have no clue what we actually came from. Because right now, like I said, people, all of them think that we came from Africa and got on the boat when we got here, but it's more to that story. So when she mentioned about the Moors, I was like, okay, Harriet Tubman, right? Like, was she considered as a Moor, or what? Is she's part of that? Or I'm like, it has me questioning all that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know Harriet Tubman is a real person, that helped free the slaves, and I'm kind of upset because like now they decided to revamp her church. She's like a Presbyterian church or whatever.
Yeah.
Why years later y'all decided to put money into that church when y'all supposed to be done it? It like to keep the maintenance of the church. They decided to do it now in 2021.
Because they really didn't care. They knew the movie came out, people gonna be looking for it, so they try to make it look good when they start coming through and and check it out. Because I mean, you know what churches are. They always got that building fund. They
pocket funds.
Yeah. Building fund ain't never gonna get built. Or the building never gonna get built.
Or remodeled.
Yeah.
Man, you telling the truth. I'm telling you, it's a lot of church out there be like, they got a building fund. It's so many funds, at least 20 funds for their church, and nothing's been done for as remodeling the church. Well, what the money going to? You know what I'm saying? You got the benevolent fund, you got the pastor fund. Let me stop. But I don't see no work being done. But I was like, you wait, it's been years, like decades, since this woman passed away. Y'all decided just now, 2021, to revamp the church when it's supposed to be revamped long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they really didn't care. Like, I'm just like, it's kind of funny. Like, you give money to the church, and you can give faithfully. But it's like the moment you need help from the church, let's we always here to help you, and then we need help. Like they ain't got nothing for you.
They ain't got it. You gotta wait till next couple of Sundays to get it.
Right. Or they gotta have a business meeting.
Right. Yeah. Most Baptist churches does that. They gotta have a business meeting. It's called something.
I forgot.
Know where the money's going in. Then whatever they have in their documents, they don't be 100% accurate because they know what they doing with that money. Like I don't see that happen.
Yeah, I mean, they don't keep the documents accurate, so they can be doing some other stuff with the money. And then that thing about it, it's all tax free. So, and what I know about like nonprofit organizations as is considered one is like you can't have no zero balance on it. So now they getting money from the church, they getting money from the government too. So getting money from the government, you got to spend all that money. So I mean, you got to have zero balance. Otherwise, you got to pay that money back. And usually when the nonprofits do, they have extra money on their books that they got to get rid of by the end of this year. They start getting rid of the bonuses. Because they try to get rid of money because they have to have zero. They have to have zero on their account in order to.
Right.
In order to.
But they know there's false documentation.
Yeah.
Having that stuff they say using money for don't be right, don't be true.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like a lot of these non-profit organizations, they try to be slick. They can slick be like a for-profit organization. They might do some, probably ain't gonna be on the books, but they gonna be like, oh yeah, we doing this and that and that. For example, I used to work Goodwill, it's a non-profit organization. People donate clothes and all that. But Goodwill also has I think it's called Second Chance something. Where they actually sell selling stuff and they make a profit.
Right.
Cause I don't work in there. Like all that stuff in there ain't used. Some of that stuff new.
And they reselling it, even though it's given for free.
Yeah. So basically, some of these nonprofit businesses are actually for profit, but they use a nonprofit status so they won't have to worry about all the taxes that they have to pay.
Right. Like they be trying to beat the system almost kind of sense.
Yeah.
My question is, I know we're not going to jump into religion. I know some people don't know how people is with the religion, but I need a clarification on my end. Like, what's the difference between a Presbyterian church versus a Baptist church? Do anybody know? Because I'm curious. Because I know, like I said, Harriet Tubman only went to a Presbyterian church and never liked a Baptist church. That's what I heard some the stories of her life. I was like, what's the difference? Don't they believe in the same thing? Like, what's the difference between them two?
Well, I mean, even though like they're considered like considered Protestant churches, because any church is not Catholic, considered Protestant. But really the only difference is they may believe in like maybe like the same God or whatever the case is, but they have different doctrines. Like each one has their own doctrine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it was just pretty much same, then it wouldn't be no need to have a different name for it because it wouldn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah, some of them are really crazy. Like I remember like when I went to Church of Christ church. It's like something my family went to, but I remember like of course I went there when I was younger, but then when I went there when I was a little older, like they were trying to convert me, and I was telling them, I've already been baptized and all that. And they said they were saying, well, did you get baptized in the Church of Christ? And no. Oh, well, you ain't really baptized then. You ain't really saved.
Just like the Baptist church, like, have you ever been dipped in the water, like full submersion? Some people are like, no. Well, you haven't really been baptized. It's just every church got their own way of baptizing, or some churches you have to be baptized in the name of Jesus. Some believe in the Holy Ghost, like in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit to be baptized in that. It's like it's a lot when it comes to religion. Like you don't know, ain't no right or wrong religion, is it?
I mean, as far as religion, like religion really use control people. They're trying to like they're trying to control spirituality, which you really can't.
Right.
A lot of the major ones, that have lasted. They use parts of spirituality to try to, to form what they have there. To control people, put them, like spirituality really kind of put spirituality in a box, and you can't do that. Because like even like with the more ancient religions which dealt with nature and all that, which like in the 16th century, I think it was like when they had the Age of Enlightenment, when like a lot of people were leaving the church and started, going to the ancient religions. They would lose a lot of members. So like what they did to try to combat this was one they called these religions, like satanic, so-called pagan religions, which the word pagan actually means peasant. So I said, like, the ancient religions are religions of the peasants, while Christianity is the religion of the king.
Mm.
So like when it's like when they did that, like not only they did that, but they had to start incorporating these holidays into Christianity to keep people there.
Right.
So it's
So,
like when people say, well, we got these pagan holidays in there, that's why that's why they're in there to keep people there.
mind control. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're gonna go to, so it's like it's like kind of like that saying, meet people where they at. So it's like if we don't do this, we're gonna lose. They're not gonna they're not gonna want to follow us if they won't keep that holiday. Which like the history of Christianity ain't really all that great anyway. I mean, everybody say like Jesus and all that with Christians and all that, which they really weren't, cause yeah, it's like any preacher that really studied the Bible and all that. You'd actually know that when they were called Christians, like that was actually an insult. They were
Right.
actually called
I noticed that. Matter of fact,
yeah,
I said that because a pastor from
yeah.
a big mega Atlanta church was saying something about the word Christian. Really, that's the worldly view of Christians. A lot of people call themselves Christians, but they're not actually practicing the spirituality word, following through with it. But the word Christian is like it's for the worldly things. But they be offended by the name Christians, and I was like, I get
No,
it.
no, 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 no. What I said back then, it was used to mock the followers of Jesus because they were not actually called Christian. They were actually called followers of the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like you never really, if you really look at it, you never really see the disciples actually use the word Christian. Other people call them that.
But like still to this day, some people are offended to be called Christians. The word Christian, because
I mean,
I forgot another word they call themselves.
if you call it, if you say you're a follower of Jesus, or whatever, yeah, being called Christian is pretty insulting.
Hmm. It's another word for it, though that they rather be called. It's called. I think it's called. I don't know if it's saint or is. I be forgetting the name of the words and stuff, the terminology, but
Right.
I be trying to. But you be knowing though. See, you came out. You knew I was talking about when we was talking about the Moors. I couldn't get the name out my mouth, but you knew.
When you said him, I said, okay. I think I had an idea, but when you said him, I was like, oh, yeah, you probably. I said, yeah, you probably talk about the Moors.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of funny, like with like some of the stuff I be talking about, like right here, so like especially if you talking like to Pat Africanism, when I tell them, like, yeah, I say, we weren't always, Moors weren't always such great people. I think when they actually started out, I think they started out like hired guns, something like that. Like even like in the Third Crusades, like when you see them assassins and all that, those are Moors.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like when like Saladin fought against the Catholic Church, and like one like you ever see like the game Assassin's Creed, that's like kind of talking talking about like those times.
Good morning, Monty. How are you? I'm used to your name as Monty, the MON, but Monty. It's the same saying, right? I'm gonna call you what I know you from this being on YouTube. Good morning, Monty. How you been doing? If you don't have Montyology, go ahead and make sure you link up with her. She has a good channel too as well. She do reaction videos to music. I don't know how that's going for you right now because YouTube is buckling down on reaction videos because there's too much going on. dealing with people using people's name and defaming their name. You know, what's it called? Defamation of the character, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what they doing and stuff, and making it hard for actually good reactors out there that's trying to give a thoughts and opinion about stuff. You can't even use people's name and titles no more, without getting a copyright strike. So, but Monty is one of them good reactors though. She ain't gonna call you out your name and stuff like that. But check her channel out if y'all can. She give good commentary. I'm over here trying to drink my coffee too. Oh, Zero, when do you go live?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going live today, but I'm gonna try. If I don't do it today, I'll try to do it tomorrow. I don't know when. I just schedule. I don't know when.
Okay.
I mean, if I do go live, I'm probably gonna do like the birth charts.
Oh, that's what. Okay, I need to go back. I remember you supposed to do the birth chart in February.
I didn't get a chance to do it yet. I
See,
meant
I was
it.
looking for today. I remember you said you was gonna do one, but I didn't know if you did it or not.
Yeah, I did one before, and I mean, people liked it before. Like I hadn't done one in a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in those birth charts as well, especially if it has something to do with my birthday month. You know, Capricorn over here. But I like stuff like that too. I get into stuff like that. So whenever you do one, I definitely want to be there because I'm interested in stuff like that. Look at me being off and catching you early, girl. Yes.
I'm actually a Libra.
A Libra?
Yeah.
That's a lion, right?
No, that's scales. That Leo's the lion.
Oh, Leo's the lion. You see, look, I just know about the Capricorns. I be worried about myself and them freaking Sagittarius. Let me stop. Oh. Did the birth chart change over the years? That's another question I want to ask you. I've been looking on Google. According to Google, the signs are changed as well, the dates. Why they changed it? Because I'm still gonna claim Capricorn. I don't want to be no Sagittarius. Like the time, the date of the birthday months changed with that. Like, why they changed it?
I don't think it's changed, but I mean,
maybe somebody made that crap up.
Well, I mean, think about time actually really doesn't exist. You can change it if you get a good enough formula to do it. Because I think I seen like a special like where like let's say something on CBS where like two guys are trying to change the calendar or something like that. I think they try to make it more efficient for businesses or something like that. Yeah. I was like, yeah. I mean, people change. Different months for different just people. Like, like people. We know that January is like the new year. As far as I think this might be the Gregorian calendar, but like I think like maybe like one of the more natural. I forgot what they count is called, but like their new year is actually like springtime or something like that. I forgot what that count is called, but.
Mm-hmm. I don't care whoever changing what. I'm still. Even though them horoscopes don't really take. What's your opinion about horoscopes?
I mean, horoscopes are for entertainment. Like, I would not base any life decisions on them. Like, horoscopes are entertainment. Like astrology can give you some insight, but horoscopes are not really a part of that. They just something be entertaining, whatever. It's like even like
I
bird charts
agree.
like that. Say, yeah, because bird charts are not horoscopes. I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably know that, but just just kind of put out there like, they're not horoscopes, but your birth chart kind of it like kind of like tells you certain things. Maybe it's something how you are now, or you know maybe something where I don't know, but the thing about it is like it kind of just tells you. I think it's kind of tells you where you're at, but it doesn't mean that you have to be stuck in a box. Like one's like, oh, I stay right here. Like but even with the zodiac, like even though you might be born, may have been born in a certain month. I mean, you can. If you wanted to, you can body all the zodiac if you wanted to.
Right. That's how I look at it too. It's for entertainment purposes only. I don't actually like. I know some people that religiously look at their horoscopes that day to make sure they can go outside to make sure no negative energy. Some people, it's people out there that do that on a daily. But I don't look at that just to make sure my day go right. I'm like, people are religious of doing horoscopes and zodiacs, but I just use it for entertainment purposes, and I barely even
Well,
use it.
yeah, yeah, like I said, like horoscopes and astrology are two different things. I
Right.
mean, horoscopes might have like the zodiac involved in it, but it doesn't actually use astrology at all. Just people putting random stuff in there.
She said, not make sure they can go outside. Girl, yes. They're gonna be living in the bubble. I'm telling you, like, matter of fact, that girl, she's a popular YouTuber. Her name is B Simone, I believe. Don't she go? She do
This
go?
Simone for real? Simone for
Huh?
real? You said Big Simone for real?
Yes, I think she do horoscopes.
Oh my goodness.
Some people actually look at the horoscope and then I know she do manifestation too, writing her journals and stuff like that. But I know some people that they go by like today, like if the horoscope would say today will be a bad day to go drive your car outside, they will not go drive their car outside. Period. It's just stuff like that. They believe it what anybody else would say about it. But remember back in the day growing up, horoscopes used to be, I don't know if it still be in the newspaper or not, but it be in the newspaper. Cause my parents and them, I used to when they get the newspaper, I used to look it in there and stuff like that. That's where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Had people be thinking one way about their life at the time being whatever the horoscope say is how their day gonna be.
Well, I don't. I don't think I really looked at it like that. Like I was like, oh, okay, horoscope. Okay. Of course, it'd be like once in a while they'll be correct. They like totally guessing, but they just had to be right that day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People who believe that be like, oh, see, I knew it. I told you it was true.
Right.
Be like celebrating that day, and then next day they be thinking, oh yeah, that the next one gonna be right, and then don't be right.
She said they still make the newspapers. I bet they do. I haven't seen the newspaper in a minute. Me too. I only see last time I seen the newspaper when I was a child. That's I think they still make it. Well, I think Walmart sells it.
Yeah,
Um,
still got older people
they
who
look at it.
because
Hmm.
a lot of them can't use their phones like that.
Right. Now we got
So
these high tech phones and stuff. Who needs a newspaper at this point? But the
older people,
older people, right? They don't know how to work iPhones and
yeah,
stuff. So it's
yeah. Yeah, I think I had one elder who had died couple of months ago, and like an elder I know, and like they cannot they cannot work the phone and say their life like
Yeah,
it's like you got to set up for what is up. They can kind of use it, but but like
right.
getting to use the web and all those stuff, like try to do all kind of crazy stuff. It's like nah, you ain't about to get them to. You ain't about to get them go no further. Maybe like use the phone to call. They might know how to play an app on the game or something like that. But you ain't about to get them do no more than that.
Yeah, because my grandmother was like, my I had a plan at that time with them Androids, when they came flash like an iPhone screen. She had a nerve to buy her one of those. She said, I don't know how to work this, baby. I was like, I'm just sitting here trying to teach her how to do it. But she said, just teach me how to call out. That's all she wanted to know. But I was like, you might as well go back to the straight talk flip phones, get back to the basics, because some people still use it. But it's hard for them to learn new things. But some can, but the majority of them can't. But it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Talking about let me put my readers on so I can read this newspaper. Having Facebook and be on it every day. Right. But
Oh they take it over Facebook. They're like, yeah, I found out how to use the Facebook.
Right. But don't know how to use Instagram yet.
Sure, it might be good. It might be great that they don't know how to use Instagram because, I don't know if you ever heard about the new rule, the new terms and conditions, when they did update them in September. December the 14th or something like that. Where I said, if you still got the app, Instagram, if you still got it on your phone, Instagram can go through all your apps and look through all your information.
What?
Yeah.
See, that's why I be Googling and searching for things. It pops up on Instagram.
Yeah, it's like they send a term and conditions like said, hey, if you keep this app, you're agreeing to it.
Wow.
Yeah, so they got all your phone information, all your app information, like all your files, all that.
I literally thought I would tell because I was literally searching, like when I get my links from Golly Gummies and stuff like that. Or it could be Pizza Hut or something like that. They got a deal that pops up on Instagram after I get done searching on Google. Clothing stores that pops up. Like, I'm like, how y'all know I'm looking for this?
Cause they watching.
Right. Even with Alexa. Ooh, let me not wake her up. I got Alexa and my kids bug the heck out of that thing. They think he's a real person.
It's that
Control too.
Well, like these so-called AIs are actually gonna be new form of life. Pretty soon, gonna be a common thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I say, so-called artificial intelligence, because be true be told, there's no really intelligence can't really be artificial. Actually, I don't know how intelligence can be artificial, but not thinking about it.
Either. And I'm like, is there really a person behind this? It can't be that same person behind this, but I don't even know. They hide this technology crowd. They come up with something new. In the future, it will be robots. They already working on it.
Well, and think about it. It's like when I bring this topic up about so-called AIs and all that. When I say they're gonna be a new form of life and all that, And when I say like like I think they will be able to feel emotions and all that eventually. Cause what I think I think they will. I think like souls will start inhabiting like those life forms and all that. Cause I'm like, well, it's like well, it got to be flesh and blood. Like I said, does it? I mean, do we really? It's like we really don't know that much about like spirit and soul. We think we do, but we really don't know that. Don't know a
Right.
whole lot about it. So like when people say, "Well, no, that's not what it is," I'm like, you don't really know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, well, gotta be flesh and blood. It's gotta be living material. Well, computer is made of crystals, and they have electrical impulses like like our nervous system. I'm saying like it's it's very possible. It's even though it's like different, it's in some ways like a
Money.
body that can be created can be very similar to ours.
Man, I didn't know that Will Smith movie that came out with the robots. I hope it don't end up being like that for real. Cause I feel you on that one, money. Talking about hopefully I'm with the Heavenly Father if robots take over.
Well,
Right.
they won't necessarily take over because I mean, we, were- like we, I mean, it's like I think some of us will start become more advanced, so it wouldn't really, cause like think about it, they gonna, I mean, they gonna pretty much be like children, cause they gonna be starting from scratch. Like even like, information, you know, information ain't gonna really mean too much. You don't know how to really use it. So so it's like you can't. It's like we kind of going to start being the parents. But I know if like how humanity will be. They go. A lot of them are gonna persecute them, and then of course this starts a whole different thing. They're gonna want to be treated like any living human being or something like that. And then people say, no, we're not gonna do that. We don't accept you as one of us. And then it's gonna have people. There's gonna be people that support it. Some people that ain't gonna support it. And it's gonna be the whole big thing. And the part thing I be thinking about like when I bring this up to most most people, like especially black people, it's
Mhm.
like black people be so against. I'm like, that's how you gonna be so against it? Like it's like it's like what I'm describing is like similar to what's happening to us right now. I'm like how is black people gonna be the main ones against it? I'm like, really? The
My,
one group of people that should have been able to understand
mm,
ain't even trying to be like, yeah, Will's. But
right.
yeah,
But my actual question is, how do you feel about COVID?
I don't know. I mean, it's here.
I don't know.
Yes, it's here. It's here. Like,
We can't.
yeah.
There's nothing we can do about it. But I'm glad she asked that because some people to this day feel like it's fake. They feel like they're just getting killing people off in the hospitals. But
I
I
mean,
don't want to be
yeah.
the one to be to make to find that out. So
And it's like one thing I don't like the news doing because I actually looked this up. It's like they try to make it sound like it's just killing everybody, which it ain't. Like it's like most people, they're gonna recover from it. Now when I say this, most people say, "Well, I don't want to catch it." Well, nobody wants to catch it. I know, like most people, it's just like a pre-programmed response. I know it. I'm like, yeah. I say, yeah. it's like once they're like, I don't want to catch it. Well, nobody wants to catch it. I'm just, stating the facts. Like, just, it's like, it's not killing many people that think it is, but they keep, but they change, but they're not telling you the whole truth. Like, it's not even, it's like, it's like a virus not even killing 1% of the population, but they want the whole world to be afraid of this thing. I mean, and it's like now they waited till like it got to a certain number, so like they put a big number in people's faces, but not let people know how long it took to get to that number.
Right.
Because I'm like, yeah, I mean, it is highly infectious. Yes, there is a greater chance of you recovering than actually dying from it, having mild symptoms and not that, and just being okay. That's like usually when they tell people like, yeah, wait 14 days or however long. I mean, it was originally a few days, but I guess it's 14 days just to make sure. Because I remember looked on the website, it was like say, yeah, 14 days just to make sure, but it was. But what made me really look it up was like like what the man said, like when the news was pushing and trying to scare people. I said, oh, they're gonna scare people. I said, what's going on here? I said, oh, okay, something must be up, because the news don't ever be trying to scare people and doing that. Like if they try to scare people, they'll say, "Oh, there's an angle going on there." Because if it was really as bad as say it was, the last thing they want to do is cause a panic. And the thing about it was like, I mean, when they got a panic, what happened when they had a panic? First thing people did, told everybody go to stores, buy up everything, buy food. Buy the toiletries, buy everything you need, buy toilet paper, buy all the toilet paper.
Man, everybody panic.
Yeah.
Lots of toilet papers and soap, antibacterial soap, hand soap, alcohol rub.
Right, and them big business made a killing.
Mm-hmm.
But they tell everybody stay at the house. Stay at the house.
Right,
it's safe. Stay at the house, be safe. Why tell most everybody like stay at the house, be safe. They people there get to work and all that. They ain't gotta worry about their safety, because they need that economy running. So it's like the point where they start telling. I mean, I don't think people realize this. Like this is like the point where the government tell you like, hey, most of y'all ain't needed. Y'all are not important. Like that's what start saying about like say like the essential workers and non-essential workers. I'm like, who are y'all to say what is essential and what is not essential? It's like a lot of people lost their jobs, and I was like thinking like because the government wanted everything shut down, which if you really think about it now, it don't make much sense, because you could have just had people follow safety protocols, and that would have been sufficient enough. People still kept their jobs and I guess fighting it. But I mean, I don't agree with the whole wear the mask all the time, because CDC said even in their website, because I looked it up, that if you wear a mask all the time, you're going to get sick because you're breathing all your own safe air and all that. But you can't wear it all the time, but I mean, you should wear it. I guess you're sick, but of course, they want everybody to wear it, because you might be asymptomatic, but nobody knows gonna be asymptomatic, so you just say anybody, even if you ain't got it, even if you ain't carried or anything like that, you're asymptomatic. So it's kind of that's, I mean, that thing's kind of funny, like to see that, and to see like how much they were pushing fear. I even heard like some of the reason why they shut down, like shut down businesses and did that, was so like smaller businesses could be forced out, because like like a lot of small businesses relied on people to come, and when they got shut down and then they try to come back, like a lot of people are not coming, coming to stores or whatever, or they're not coming as much as they used to. So they're struggling. So like the ones that can't make it, they got shut down, and the bigger stores buy up the property and build their stuff on, make more money. Right, right. That's what I was asking, man. It's like you don't know if you're if you're there. And the thing about the virus, it had all the same symptoms as the flu. It's just like slight differences, but it's pretty much all the same symptoms. I was like looking all of them like side by side because they had like a whole list of it on the CDC website, like on the differences. I'm like these all the same symptoms. They just like got like slight differences on certain ones. But
Hmm.
so I'm like, you got flu and me say you had the virus, but I mean, I think that I mean, what I heard now, like if you call out like sick or something like that, they gonna say you had a virus in quarantine.
For 14 days.
Yeah, I was like, dang, that's like you. I said you can't even get like regular sick no more. He's like, yeah, you got it.
Right.
I heard my tone. You got it. Quarantine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like getting ridiculous. Almost, you almost think this is like a comedy skit or something. I'm just like, man. I mean, people really be, buying into it to it. I'm just like, okay. I mean, like, oh yeah, well, we gotta stay, 6 feet apart, to stop the spread of the virus and all that. I'm just like, if someone sneezes in your direction without covering their mouth, like even they had a mask on, still get the mask. I mean, unless you have an N95 respirator. Yeah, it them droplets which are what actually spread disease, not airborne, because the airborne it would have gotten so many people so much earlier, and even and like even if it didn't, like like if it's airborne, then the mask doesn't really matter because it's in your house, because you got to go out and shop. So so ain't no escape. So I mean, that's what I say. Like people try to say that because I think somebody try to use it like, oh yeah, it's airborne. It's okay, well, it's airborne. It's in your house. He's like, no, 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 it's in your house. That's that's how I put it. It's like, yeah, man. I mean, that's all logical conclusion. And then you have oh 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 yeah, they most likely did because they actually had a patent on this. They actually had a patent since 2016. I mean, you can look it up on Google. It's surprisingly easy to find. It did not take me long at all to find it. Just like put U.S. Patent for the virus, and it'll show, it'll pop up. But yeah, yeah. I mean, this guy's just looking at this. I just kind of laugh at it because it's like, and people will be like, "Oh, it's gonna be going back normal," and then people are waiting on the vaccine like it's a cure. I'm like, a vaccine is not a cure, and even if you take it and you're all right, which you got to take 2 doses. Yeah, I think like they're like weeks separated. Separated from weeks, and after you take that, even if you're good, You gotta still wear that mask because they say even though you got symptoms no more, you can still spread the virus. So even if you get the vaccine, you're still gonna have to wear that mask. But it's a good way of controlling people. Like it kind of shows like how people can easily be controlled by it. And like think about how they did it was
Hey,
they act, huh?
I'm saying hey to Leah. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, you good?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Like first, I think like one first thing they did with the virus, they one first off they start off with pandemic movies. I mean, I didn't know they made a whole bunch of pandemic movies, but they made a so they already getting you conditioned for this to panic. So like once they start doing that, they had that set up, and then they had the celebrities.
Hold on before you move on to the next setup with the movie situation. You know how they said how this COVID started with the people from China was eating bats. Tell me why that was in the movies. Like, it's like everything in the news was what was played in the movies, and how can the movie come out right at the same time COVID hits?
Well, as far as the virus, like, I mean, bats can get it, but from what I know, for like the bats, like people aren't really supposed to get affected with it if they have it. But that's what I know, and like the virus is really a different version of SARS. And like as far as China, I think the U.S. created there and just blame them. Maybe China had some they were doing they weren't supposed to be doing. So instead of like telling the truth, it was just better to hide it, and just take the fall for it. Because it wouldn't be out the sphere of possibility that the U.S. could have been making something on Chinese soil without people knowing. And so every time they think, what were they hiding? If they were hiding something, like what were they hiding that taking the blame for this virus made the most sense. Right. It was worth it.
Right. Then they said they was how it spread out. For what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true. I really don't know how it started. Something a lab monkey or something got loose.
So that all sounds like the start of a movie right there.
Oh, what in the world?
That's what I'm saying.
Viruses anyway, and put it in lab monkeys. Why? I don't know.
Then another question is why do they have a patent on the virus?
They have a what?
Yeah, they have a patent on that since 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, I downloaded a PDF on it. Like I said, like testing all that. I looked at the place it was, make sure it was like, this wasn't fake or anything like that. Yeah, it's pretty legit. And like I said earlier, it didn't take me long to find it at all. They ain't even hiding it. So I'm thinking they messed around with it, and now this is what they got. Because and with that, like I guess it could, if you want to do the whole conspiracy theory thing,
Right.
if you think about like the George Guidestones, they were trying to figure out a way to. They would say they were trying to get rid of a certain amount of people, Well, I mean, a virus that you can control, you know, you know, which they probably say like it will kill off. I'm pretty sure they say like, yeah, we'll kill off the weak with this. We don't want to kill off everybody. That's why like it's the numbers are probably slower like deaths cause like now they putting out like the number of deaths, like they wait till it got to a huge number to start putting it out, but like when numbers were lower, they were saying, they were just telling like, oh, it's killed everybody. They weren't giving no numbers or anything. And I mean, I was keeping a close eye on the numbers of what was happening, like the deaths and all that, and like the numbers were like really low. I think like when it first like started, like the first few months, I think like the death toll was like probably like 1%, and people had 99% of recovery rate, 99% like mild symptoms, and like 1% like serious symptoms or a death, and and like death toll was like really low. I mean, like just like I'm not even talking like just one country. Like I'm looking at like the world total, like far as what the numbers they got in. So I'm like looking like the death toll like really low. I'm like compared to what I'm like really low. I said yeah. When I start looking at this, like, oh, okay, yeah, y'all playing games. Even with that, I mean, I've heard like that they would like people die something like that, they would just put the virus on all that. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but I mean, it's possible. I mean, I wouldn't doubt them doing it, but I don't know. I mean, I guess they could be doing that. Maybe that's why they're trying to make the numbers seem higher than possible. Now, I'm not saying, of course, like cause like what I kept saying, like there's like it's like killing a lot of people. People like want to say like, oh, I wasn't saying it wasn't real or something like that. I said, no, it's real. It's just like it's not as bad as made out to be. And I know like people say, well, somebody hit somebody they care about now. They want to start saying, well, you just need to you need to take it more serious and all that. And it's like I'm like, just because your family member got infected by it, why do I have to be forced to to do X, Y, and Z and all that? It's just like I mean, I get it. It's a sad thing. Everybody had something that somebody family done went. You know, some traumatic thing that somebody family member went through and all that, or somebody they know. So it's like,
What's good?
what's up?
What's good, Zero?
What's up, bro?
Nothing much. Just hear you on here talking about the COVID and shot thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just got back. My phone was charging.
What's your opinion about it? Because I know Monty asked Zero about his opinion. That's what he was giving about.
Oh, okay. What is your opinion?
Well, he already said
Oh,
a whole lot.
damn, I wasn't even here for it.
I put some opinions with some facts and all that, but I don't remember all I said. I put so much
Right.
out
You
there.
said,
No, just showing it up for me then. Just make it into a summary.
What was the question again, Felicia?
the question was like, what she asked? Something about. I gotta scroll back up. How do you feel about COVID? I believe.
How do you feel about it? It's
Yeah. How do you feel about COVID?
Oh yeah, I think I just said like it's. I mean, it's here. Like
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, I feel like it's here to stay because 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 like no homeless people are getting shots and then they like and then we don't know if they got it.
Well, they
And
got it now.
then
It won't really matter much for them because they out in the street for the most
yeah,
part.
but then like just think about it. If like if homeless people always are always gonna have these diseases and viruses and stuff and they're not taking care of them, this COVID thing is here to stay. Like and
Well, I
then
mean,
if they're always interacting with healthy people as well.
well,
Always.
even if they were like, all right, I think no matter what people do, I think the government would still say it was gonna be here to stay. But as a matter of fact, I remember watching this center here. I don't know if you have seen this center here with this doctor. I think his name was Doctor Pierre Kobe. Not Kobe Cord, Doctor Pierre Cord, and he was talking about the virus. He was a doctor, and they were going to sit in here and like some. I think like one of the senators brought him in here because they said like some advice he gave them, helped them, helped them out, helped them out. So like they brought him up there, to talk about the virus and all that, and the thing about it was he was like saying he was seeing all these patients dying from it, and like he was looking into this to this drug that was called ivermectin, and
Okay.
like he looked into it with like some of the best physicians around. And they did like all the studies on it. They had like he was saying they had like mountains and mountains of evidence like showing that this drug ivermectin, if taken, has a great possibility of like eliminating the virus, safely. And he was like
Okay.
saying, he was like, wait, so he wasn't trying to present a miracle here, but he was like saying from all the evidence that he had that this, you know, if people took this drug, it would, people would not only be safe, but they would have they would have the best possible chance of this virus being they completely, eliminated from them, like not having an effect on that at all anymore.
Okay.
And
Did he say that you would have to take one shot instead of two? Because the current one right now, you would have to take
I'm
two
not. I
shots.
mean, you're talking about the vaccine. He's talking about a
Hmm.
drug. He wasn't even talking about the vaccine. Like this is
Oh,
like a
he's talking about
drug.
a
Yeah,
drug.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like he's
Okay.
talking about a drug, not a vaccine. Like from what I read about the vaccine, and like I mean, I would just look it up just see like what the scientists say look up the news and what I read from it, the science is not even sure that it's gonna work. I'm like,
Yeah, because there's a new variant out there too. Because the new
okay,
variant
I mean,
they
it's a new
say
variant. That means that there's no point for this vaccine. If it, they keep saying new variants keep popping up, so it's like keep popping up,
like
then
in
you ain't gonna be able to make a vaccine
like because
because
this like because the only reason that that this new variant even came into play because to be honest we took too long. America took too long to even deal with it in a serious way.
as a do you know that America has the patent on the virus? Had it since 2016.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. I
No,
ain't talking about the I ain't talking about like the current I ain't talking about like the ones that um
no, I'm,
I ain't talking about
I'm
I ain't talking about those. I'm talking about the one that
no,
we have right
no,
now.
that's what I'm about to say. So they had a patent on the virus because, like, they had a patent on the virus. That means that that they own it, which means if they own it, possibly could have changed it. I mean, I would put it past U.S. government if they the ones that put it that they were the one that like actually put it out there. They were China doing something off the books, and
Like
we
that's where
all suffer for it.
conspiracies and stuff come in. Like
I
not
mean, you can say
trusting.
conspiracy, whatever, but
Like
I mean,
like
I'm
from
just saying,
what
like
we're
from
going on right now, from what like like from what's going on right now, um um it's that China did make the virus. That's
well,
that's
that was
fact.
the thing.
And just saying that that it's saying that they had spread it across almost everywhere. The only people that did something different was us as Americans. We didn't take it seriously enough because of
Well, I mean,
Donald Trump.
oh, here we go. But
That goes to show, and then that goes to show that he he only thought he only has a narrow set mind.
you do know like the president doesn't really have that much power, right?
Yeah, I know, but he can. No. He actually does have power. He has the power to
I s-
influence people, and
who
that's
I
what
mean
he like. The way he downplayed the virus, he said, "Nah, it ain't that serious. We can all just go around and stuff." And then people, they believed him. They believed him.
who was this day?
Everybody believed him. Everybody was like, "Oh, okay,
Everybody.
since he didn't. Okay, since he ain't taking it seriously, we ain't gonna take it seriously."
So that's like even people who hate him believe him.
Yeah, because he was like when everybody else was saying that like China, they was taking it very seriously. That was over there locking stuff down and stuff like that. The reason that we had hated him because he wasn't taking it as seriously as he should have when he like, and then now he has a lot of people um angry at him for not stepping up as a president.
I think people were pretty angry at him before that.
Even before that. Yeah,
Right. So like yeah, that
but
it wouldn't have
it
made a
but if
difference.
he had but it would have made a difference if he actually um done something about it. If he
I mean,
like if he
yeah,
like if he had said
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, even if he, even if he had like reacted the way people want to react, I mean, he still would have been hated. They
yeah, I
would,
know like
people still would
right
have
at the
found a
beginning,
reason to blame him for it. It
like
wouldn't have mattered.
it would have mattered like in the long run. Because because even though people hate him, they still listen to him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they'll listen to him and doing what he says, two different things. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and he was a business leader, not as not a presidential leader. He's a horrible president, but he's an excellent business leader.
The presidency is a business. Actually, I know people don't think it is, but it actually is.
And
But
just
but
like
thing
Joe
about the
Biden, and just like Joe Biden was able um what Joe Biden's doing, he's I don't know what to say about him right now. Honestly
Joe
talking
Biden don't
about
know
him.
what's going on.
He really don't. He really don't.
I mean, did you see the video I put up where Joe Biden was signing signing some stuff. And he said, "I don't know what I'm signing," and I think like some fact checkers got for it saying, "Oh, we don't know what he said." I'm like, "Yeah, I know what he said. I clearly heard what he said, but
Yeah,
But yeah, because I seen that on the news, like he was signing something that he didn't know he was signing.
yeah, he's like, I don't know what I'm signing." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Yep, y'all voted for him. Remember that y'all voted for him."
yeah. But I was like,
Mom said, I don't think Trump was bad as people say after researching. He didn't deliver very well. Yeah, after he found out, he could
yeah,
have told
he's
us
a,
at that time.
horrible communicator.
Yeah, he is. Joe Biden is a pushover. Here y'all go. Kamala run the house. Yeah, right now Kamala is running the White House.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, yeah. I like to hear your input on this. Come on up here if you can, anyway.
Yeah, think about it, man. Like the president's always gonna be the fall guy. You know, it don't matter. Like president's the one either gonna take all, gonna be credited with certain stuff, or you gonna take all the blame. It ain't. It's one or the other. Like the president's the scapegoat. You take that position, you better come knowing the risk.
Yep, and actually, um, um, and like Barack Obama, he was trying to do something, but he didn't deliver a lot.
No, I mean, I supported my father and stuff. He didn't. No, he. I mean, he claimed he tried, but
Like he did
he
try,
did.
but
He did. He did not.
he tried for 4 years, and then he kind of gave up.
He didn't give up. He just showed you who he was. Like, I mean, like Obama right now, he's not helping the people right now. He's on Wall Street getting paid.
Yeah, right now, yeah,
But I feel like, to be honest, after was it Bush before Obama? I feel like he did
Yeah.
way more than the previous president before him when it comes to finding um Osama, whatever that man name is, Bin Laden. I mean,
yeah.
No,
when
Bin
it comes to
Laden.
no,
far
no,
as
no, no,
that,
no,
he
no, no, no.
handled
Saddam Hussein.
business.
It was
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein.
Yep,
Well, both
Saddam
is it Bin
Hussein.
Laden too? One is he dead
No, no,
too?
no, no, no. I mean, he did too, but that was Obama.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like he did
Yeah,
more
when he found
before
that,
as doing that, but then I don't know how we got deep into this war crap that we in there because like we always be in war with somebody, but it's like when he came in office, I feel like he did
Resources.
more work than the president before him. To
Oh,
be honest.
the reason why I get in the war is resources. They
yeah,
got them. We want to take them. That's just that simple.
yep, yep, Iran. They was literally at war with us. And to be
With,
honest, Trump really just shut them down. To be honest, he
but
really
but
did.
you but
He
but
shut them
thing
down.
thing about Iran was close to really protect themselves from America. Like they were getting ready, like they have a nuclear weapon ready there to protect themselves, and Obama slid in right at the last moment, and said, "Okay, if you don't do this, we're gonna get what we'll give you money for all this stuff." And oh, okay, we'll stop. And
Yep.
I was like, I
Yeah,
was
you're
like,
right. Yeah.
oh man, I can't believe I did that because even when I looked at like when they were making it forward, like I think they had like a scientist that just happened to die in an accident. I said, I would see the movie. I would see the movie. I would see the spy movies. Nigga, you got killed by the CIA. I see the spy movies. I mean, I can't prove it, but I believe I think he was killed by the CIA because that would seem too convenient. Like he the he was one of the head scientists on the project. He just killed him off like that in an accident, and I use accident in air quotes.
Yeah, you're right. But they're not gonna have that stuff on camera though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Not gonna tell that cat they just gonna make up some stuff. Yeah.
Make up
I
some
mean, I mean,
BS just to
yeah, I mean,
make the people happy or
yeah,
whatever kind of emotion that they want.
that's what I'll do. I mean, that's like when in the virus. I don't really get too caught up in fear. I try to look at what's there because the media wants everybody to be scared. They want everybody to be terrified, and that's working perfectly.
Not really. They don't really want us scared. They just really want us aware of it. That's it.
When
They don't
when
want us
when
scared.
has the media ever cared about the people? Like really, seriously, think about that. When the media or the government actually cared about the people? Like, I really think about that.
They never
Like
did.
to be honest, the
Right,
Senate,
Don't care.
right.
the
So
Senate
why
and the
did
House and stuff, they don't really care.
the government doesn't care at all? It don't matter who's in there. They don't care. Like I mean, just the fact they pretending like they care. That already
Like
make my spidey senses tingle.
like the ones that do care, they're always getting shut down by the ones in higher power.
That's because they're all the same family.
They're not all in the same family.
They are. I mean, the ones in power that are running stuff, they all part of the same family. Or if they're not the same family, they're connected with the family some way.
Like if you listen to the protests and stuff, well not protests but debates, like in the Senate inside like in the House, those votes, those are actual people that actually want something different for our countries and stuff. But but it's always the majority vote rules.
Yeah, majority wrote rules like, but when they really want
Yeah, and
something to be
that
done, it's almost
sucks.
unanimous.
And that sucks because there's always gonna be somebody that hates what you do, that hates doing the right thing. And that sucks. Like to be honest, both parties need to be held accountable. We uh um like if we had maybe in maybe another um party that could vote,
That ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna let it because they want two-party system. Two-party system works for them because you'll pick
bipartisan.
one or the other while they both screwing you over. I
Yeah, and
mean, I
then
mean,
this is like this almost like the second time in history that the Senate has, well, no that the Democrats have almost all the power. All they need is a is like what 51 votes to have a bipartisan rule.
I don't get why people, especially black people, be happy for one side or the other, to get it because they neither one of them gonna help you. I mean,
Because the like because you have the left wing and right wing, Democrats and Republicans.
yes, I
And the
know.
Republicans, they don't they have their own agenda, and
Both of them have their own agenda.
like in Democrats, they have their own agenda.
Yeah. It's just like thing about it is, I'm on sicker experience. Like, as far as like, Republicans, yeah, what they, as far as black people, they stand with us. But like Democrats, they come there and pretend like they really care about us, but they hate us more than the Republicans do. And I
Not
and
really, because
yeah, 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 yes
because
they do. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm
I
gonna tell you why because I've actually experienced like how they treat black people in the Democratic Party because I actually volunteered there for a while. Like if you're black, you volunteer, you put all
okay,
your time in there. You put all your time in there. They're actually going to. I mean, if you're black, there, you volunteer your time there. You you might not even get like a paid job there. They just probably keep you there for a while, like a long time, unless they feel like you're really, really useful. But like like a white person there, like they come in there, be there for about a week or two. They get a full paid job there at the party office. I've seen this happen so many times, and this is like after the Victory 08 campaign, like after that, like I volunteered there. I spent like months volunteering there, like didn't get no single offer for the job. I'm in there volunteering, answering phone calls, canvassing, doing these petitions and all this for the party. I'm like, and they don't even tell you, like it just like, and they don't even treat black people like, like they even care. They're like, oh, you're here.
Okay,
I
so you've
mean,
actually been on the inside.
that's
Oh
what I'm telling
wow.
you. That's what I said. That's I've actually been there in the party. So like, it's like in my early 20s. So it's like when I see like also seeing that, it's like wow, like I really don't even get that much into politics. Like I mean, and like think about it, I was like for 4 years, I was like going strong for Obama. I was like, giving him all kind of chances. I was like, oh yeah, he's trying all that. But then when I really looked at it, when I really seen that like both of them were really on the same side and seeing how they really were, I'm like, I said, no, he wasn't really trying because cause like even with like the healthcare bill, like it's where I have a public option and all that. And the public option take away. It was taken away by Republicans. It was taken away by Democrats, and specifically Bud Nelson to get his vote for the bill. That'd be taken off the table, which was his main selling point on getting the bill. And I mean, and then even get after getting the bill, I mean, even after like the bill passed, they're like, or matter of fact, even before the bill passed, they insurance companies started taking away, stop taking children on a policy as as a counter that it hadn't been passed. They were still deciding. They were still trying to get it passed, and they already did this. And I mean, I thought it was a victory, but like from what I heard from some of my coworkers there, like it was saying like, man, it's like this this Obamacare is really messing me up. Now I don't know if it's helped. I don't know, like the people it has helped. Maybe it has helped some people. Pay for it better, but some people, some working people, it didn't really favor them as much. And then like when Trump came in, it was like the race went down, and it was like even people didn't like him. I said, hey, I said, yeah, you don't like him, but I said, at least you get him. You got one
Wait,
thing
hold
you
on,
can
hold on,
say.
hold on. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm reading this comment. From uh, like Maniology. She has said he's a good man. Seems like, and he's cute. Being cute don't mean you're a good person.
You talking about Obama?
Yeah, being cute don't mean you're a good
I
person.
don't know. Obama's definitely not a good man. If you really look at his
Oh
eyes, like you can
man,
tell, you can tell,
like
like
you can
yeah,
be ugly and like can still be a
yeah.
good person.
And like thing about it was like when I kind of looked into
Oh
like the
my god.
past time, because like you really think about Obama, it almost seems like he came out of nowhere. I mean, I know like you say he came to Chicago, he ran to Chicago all that, but it's like to most people, like you don't know him. It seemed like he just kind of just snuck out of nowhere and nothing like that, and just became president. If you're really thinking about it, cause like even for like I
He's
really
good
even
looking
joined.
shit.
I mean, if you really think about it, it seems like it just came out of nowhere. Like you just placed there,
Oh my
but
god.
but the thing about it was like even before like I joined the Victor A campaign, I was actually done with politics,
Oh man.
and they talked me back, and I went there, to check it out, and they talked me back into. So even vote Obama, like I didn't really vote for because he was black. I just vote for because both of them were actually on his policies. Like I could not have, for that I could not have cared less who was running.
Like a psychopath can look cute. Like, and he
Yeah, I mean,
still ain't a good person.
I
Oh
mean,
my
yeah, he might be
god.
good looking. Yeah, he might be good looking women, and the thing about it is,
Yeah, and they can be
it, it, se-
demonic as
it
hell.
seems like he's almost. It seems like he was probably actually groomed for that anyway, because I mean, he had the best education, and then like thing about it is like he was raised by his white grandparents who also Bushes, and and the thing about it is, if you look at like Obama's pictures, if you took away the black skin, that would be a white kid.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they raised him like a white kid, so it's like,
But
it was just, yeah. Go ahead.
but yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm just yeah. I hear what you're saying though.
yeah, yeah. And like thing about it is like with these with Congress, I guarantee you, if you look at enough of them and look at like their genealogy, you'll see like a lot of most of them are related to each other. Like like a lot of people don't know this, and yeah, it wouldn't it would I mean it wouldn't make much a difference, but it would probably just surprise people, and some people wouldn't believe it because I actually showed this article to somebody, and they like that was from a mainstream media, and they told me after reading it, I don't believe it. And like thing about it was like that like Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are 19 cousins.
Like, but what's your
I
definition of a white person? Because you said he was because you had just said he was raised to be a white person. What's your definition of a white person then?
I was saying I was saying that he was raised to be like what his parents were like his grandparents, like if they look just like if he looked just like a kid their complexion. I'm only using white because that's what people identify with. So it's
Well, I
I'm trying
don't.
not to confuse people
Well, I
with
don't
the
identify it like that. Like an
I
intelligent person can talk like in that way. Like you you can like you're talking intelligent. I'm talking intelligent. We're not white people though. We're just intelligent black people.
I wasn't saying white because he had an education. I was saying like how he was how they raised him, like they raised him like if like the education and all that, like if he was like the same complexion them, like they the same amount of treatment and education of the lifestyle they would have we would have gotten. That was the treatment I was talking about.
Either I have a dirty mind or not, cause because Maniology said he's still gonna get treated like a black man tonight. Like
Sure.
that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, but he
that's
was.
like wow. Like I can just imagine what she'll do to
It's kind of funny. Like Obama never really identified himself as black.
him.
Actually,
Oh my
I mean,
god.
that's kind of funny
Like
thing about it.
people
Never
saying
really.
that he cute and all.
That's really kind of fun thing about it. Obama never really identified himself as black.
He just close to being a black president. That's the closest black president we gonna ever get to be honest.
Well, if you're talking about like black, like melanin one, we had like eight of them, like in the first
Yeah, I
eight.
know. Yeah, I know you meant though, but not tonight. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say that because that typo, uh, like would have been thought of that way. Oh my god! Like, and that's why uh and that's why English is one of the scariest languages to one of the scariest and most confusing languages of all of them, of all the languages.
Was confusing because the bastardized language mixed with different ones.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest to it is Spanish,
Well, Spanish is not
or
that bad, really.
yeah. No. I was saying the closest language to English is Spanish, or what would be called like a Moorish Latin.
Well, yeah, to be honest, yeah. But no, actually, French and Spanish is the closest ones.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
That's what I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah, he is
You said it
still
like you
gonna
were
get
sure. I
treated like
thought you were
black.
sure about it.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not quite sure because I don't know many languages. Mhm. But that's one of them that I've heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and drop down before I fall asleep on the couch.
Uh-uh. All right, then. Thank
Oh,
y'all for
okay.
coming
What
up
you
here.
okay. I'm curious. What you have for breakfast?
For me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the vlog. I'm gonna tell you what I got right now. Right now, I'm working on my mid morning
He said, "Boy, fall
food.
asleep."
Something healthy.
Yeah, Chinese is the hardest language to learn. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I've always wanted to learn that. Like I already know some Chinese or Japanese. Mm. Yeah, but I might cook some noodles or some ramen with an egg and some toast, preferably
You said
cheese.
noodles?
Hmm.
What kind of noodles? Ramen? What noodles you talking about making?
Ramen, ramen
Oh,
noodles. You ever tried noodles with an
you do
egg
you
in it?
eat ramen noodles every day?
No.
Oh, cause it's not good to eat every day, cause it's like a lot of sodium
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
too
hard.
much
It's
sodium.
slow digestion with that. You know, even though we stay eating it over here, most of the black people eat that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's easy, it's cheap, and it gets you full quick. It's like you know, but they say don't eat too much of it. You know.
Like I'm not gonna dip the toast in the ramen. That's nasty. No, I'm just gonna eat it. That's
You ain't gonna
separate,
cook it?
huh?
What you said?
She had, she said ramen with toast. Ew, do you boo boo? I'm not gonna dip the toast in the ramen. That's nasty. No. And plus, it's cold as hell over here right now. That's why I'm eating some ramen. Uh,
Oh, what you on
Hold
here for
on.
3 hours?
Let me come back. I have a call right now.
All right. You know a little Mandarin. I need to. I think it's cool for people to pick up other languages and learn besides English. And I'm gonna have to do the same. You know, I know a little Spanish. I think most everybody know a little Spanish. To be honest with you, that's the second main language here in the U.S. is Spanish and English. But I think it'd be cool to learn other languages like Mandarin. Well, French is the third one, so. Man, drinking that water be making you go to the restroom every time you turn around. I want some rice, but can't have no rice. Anybody else decided to go live? Is anybody else live at this moment? Because I'm about to get off of here. Speak now or forever hold your life peace. We can do some live hopping. Give other people the time for today. I know most people right now probably at work anyway. I know for the Ozark. Oh, I gotta hold on one This whole time I was mute and I thought I was talking to y'all. But Neil Money in Justin Arma. I don't know how you say that. Ah. But anyway, anybody finna go live? I don't know if y'all heard me saying that or not. Anybody finna go live so I can know, so I can be up in there if you already live. Ooh, I'm eating too early. Taste test. All right, this should be done. I'm sleepy and can't go back to sleep. Man, we been up all night, huh? That's how it be. I'm about to go ahead and get up off of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I will be doing another silent live tonight, so be a lookout for that. I'm gonna try to do it at 7 o'clock this time. Just let that thing run. If anybody else be live around that time, I'll just be in y'all live streams in another account. Okay? But I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to hold on, let me put my link down here for if you're on your weight loss journey, don't forget to get you some Gala gummies that will help curb your appetite. It's apple cider vinegar, just like you would take the shot. Use my promo code FeliciaMichelle1 for a discount. Or you can click these links that I'm about to give y'all in the chat. And be a lookout for a little short video. Now, hopefully I can get the other video, the vlog, actually out today. If not, it'll definitely be out tomorrow. I'm going to be working on it because I can't edit because I'm on live right now. And you know how it is. There goes the link in the chat. I'll catch y'all later on in somebody else's chat or in my live, whichever one. I hope everybody have a good, productive day because I'm about to get up out of here. Okay. Bye, Zero. Thank you for coming up. Thank you, Mr. Wise, for coming up as well. Thank all y'all for coming in and showing support and love. And I'm glad. Thank you, Monty, for coming in and stirring up the conversation. That's what I like, you know. It's okay to have a little debate and have our own thoughts and opinions, and that's what I like. Everything was great towards the end. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share your girl outs. Until next time, you'll see me in another video. Peace. Oh, hold on. Let me see the comments. Yes, good. Some garlic gummies. I ate healthy and I'm down 3 pounds. I'm telling you, that stuff be working. Y'all go get you some garlic gummies. Goalie gummies. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in and share on your and thank you. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking this for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive.